again, everybody, and welcome back to Happy Hoya-Days. Today's Hoya is the Hoya Macrophylla elbow marginata or variegata. So technically the elbow marginata means the white around the outside, where variegata would mean white through the insides here. Before we get too far into it, take a moment. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. Hit that like button, and without further ado, let's start talking about this wonderful Hoya. So this Hoya is actually newer to me. I got it in an unboxing from Glass House Works. I'll go ahead and link that video up above so that you can check it out. It had been one that was on my wish list for a while. So as you can tell, it's a small cutting, just a couple big leaves here and a little tendril. You can see this one has big, beautiful leaves that are nicely textured. I mean, just the size of those in comparison to my hand is just huge. And they have this lovely variegation here along the edges, or the elbow marginata along the outside edges. So a little bit more about the Hoya Macrophylla. It was actually discovered 1834 in India. It has beautiful soft pink flowers that are just lovely. I'll go ahead and insert a picture so that you guys can see those. I think probably one of the prettier, more delicate flowers in the Hoya kingdom. This plant is very much grown and cultivated for its big and beautiful textured leaves. I mean, even if it never blooms, these are just outstanding. A little bit more about the care of the Hoya Macrophylla. It is pretty typical in the care of just in general Hoyas. It does prefer a more well-draining mix, lots of orchid bark mixed in there. And this one, again, is one that I let dry out in between. Maybe let it go a day or two. It's got these big, thick leaves, and they actually do kind of tell me when they need a little bit of water. They get a little more squishy, or they might get a little more wrinkly. These are a little bit damaged from shipping, but they still kind of let me know that I need to water that. Any Hoya, or really even any plant that has variegation, will need a little bit more bright light. They just don't have quite as much of the chlorophyll because of these white regions, so they need a little more light to be able to make the same amount of energy. But just be careful of placing it in direct sunlight. It will tend to burn or overwhelm these white sections. So finding that really, really bright indirect light is really helpful for any Hoya or any plant that has any sort of variegation on it. So I think that does it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming back and joining me as I'm talking about all of these different Hoyas. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, all of that stuff. Come back tomorrow and we'll talk about another Hoya. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Hoya Days. Bye.